Ermenistan'da revanchist qüvvələr baş qaldırır.
Revengeful forces are raising their head in Armenia. These are not only marginal political elements. Today's Armenian government lives with these ideas and fantasies as well. They do not want to come to terms with the results of the Second Karabakh War and the anti-terror operation. Although they are saying one thing, their work, policies and steps create a completely opposite picture. The formal keeping of the Minsk group, which has had no functional significance to date, is proof of this. Everyone knows perfectly well why the Minsk group was created, to resolve the Karabakh conflict. The Karabakh conflict has been resolved completely, once and for all. The official circles of Armenia seem to admit this in their statements. But at the same time, despite our insistence, keeping the Minsk group officially alive can only serve one purpose: the territorial claims against us will arise again. The countries standing behind Armenia, their activities, their decisions, resolutions, statements, all this shows that this dirty game against us is not over yet. Foreign circles, unable to digest our victory, are preparing new plans against us. There is no need to elaborate further on this, but the obtained data is evidence of that. This is exactly the purpose of the media campaign, the aspersion, libel and defamation campaigns, to keep this topic on the daily agenda and live with the hope that one day, if Azerbaijan stumbles or weakens, these ugly actions against us will start again. In other words, we should be aware of that. The government of Azerbaijan knows this, and the public should know this too. Therefore, we have no right to be complacent. This is why I am saying it again. The number one priority is to build up our military strength, and we are doing that. In the time after the Second Karabakh War, we have significantly increased our military capacity. New armed units have been created, and the number of special forces has been increased several times. New special forces and commando units have been set up, and their number will increase year by year. Other special purpose units have also been established, and they are trained day and night. The combat capability of our army is increasing, and their provision with equipment is and will be maintained at the required level. Armenia, and any country behind it, should know that it will not be possible to talk to us in the language of blackmail and ultimatums. We are prepared, capable, and always ready to give an answer. In parallel, we must develop our domestic military-industrial complex more rapidly. Major funds have been allocated for this purpose this year, and will be allocated next year as well. Large-scale modernization work is underway in all our military plants. Therefore, new equipment, machinery, and ammunition are manufactured. The introduction of new production sites with several foreign partners has already assumed practical proportions. In the next year or two, our military-industrial complex will grow even larger, both in terms of the assortment and quality of the products to be manufactured. There are several goals here. First of all, the creation of a domestic military-industrial complex is evidence of the overall strength and development of a country. Secondly, we should be less dependent on external sources. Of course, it will not be possible to completely eliminate this dependence. We should know this as well. But we should provide ourselves with local production to the maximum extent possible. Technological innovations in this field, especially in modern times, will strengthen our overall intellectual potential, because the personnel working in this field are building and will build their work on completely new technological and methodological foundations. Thousands of new jobs will be created. All these are not only our plans, but specific projects we have implemented. Of course, there is no need to talk extensively about these projects. I should just note that this will be one of our main priorities for the coming years.
Növbəti illər üçün əsas vəzifələrimizdən biri olacaqdır.